Welcome. I'm Raymond Burns, President and CEO of the Rogers-Lowell Area Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining our celebration. Be sure to get your program for today's event online now at rogerslowell.com. Enjoy the show.
The 99th Annual Celebration of Business and Community. Brought to you by Hashem Investments, Hunt Ventures, Sam's Furniture, Walmart and Sam's Club. Since 1922, the Chamber of Commerce has been working hard for business and community. It's a proud history of leadership and action. They have been and continue to be your seat at the regional table. For 99 years, your chamber has cultivated and convened business and community leaders from all backgrounds who could handle change, evolve continuously, and empower those around them to become and do great things. And generation after generation, these servant leaders made the Rogers-Lowell area what it is today. Collectively, they recognized and preserved our heritage, took action in the present, and pursued a dynamic future. They were the dreamers of what could be done. They created a place where possible lives.
As I look back at our Chamber's proud history, it's hard to imagine what our community would be like if business leaders hadn't stepped up to lead. Without their leadership and commitment, many of the things that we take for granted today most likely wouldn't even be here. Over the years, I remember examples of how we worked collaboratively and engaged with other leaders. Throughout my life and career in Rogers, I remember that when the Chamber's leadership came to the table, things got done. So I'd like to take a moment and share some of my favorite memories of our business leaders and our Chamber in action as we prepare for our 100th year in 2022. Things that we did to build a better community. And it starts with one of our most basic needs, water. Our water supply came about years ago as a result of a WPA project that built Lake Atlantic. But as we grew, it wasn't enough, so our business leaders came together, working as a region, and lobbied successfully for the creation of Beaver Lake. Shortly thereafter, leaders from Rogers and Springdale got together and formed the Beaver Water District, and later created NACA as a regional sewer treatment facility. Many of you probably don't know and didn't see that in the 1950s, there was a bumper sticker out there that said, "I drive Highway 71 in Arkansas. Pray for me." Our business leaders recognized years ago that we needed new infrastructure to spur future growth, and then played a major role lobbying to get that done. I-49. It now extends to the south to Fort Smith, and soon, with the completion of the Bella Vista Bypass, will extend to Kansas City to the north. With the recent widening of 6 lanes to I-49, it's become the main street of northwest Arkansas. Historically, much of our area's growth is based on agriculture. First it was apples, then came beef, dairy, poultry, eventually manufacturing, professional services. Business leaders worked with the Chamber to recruit new businesses such as Winsonis, which is now known as Kennemetal, Daisy Manufacturing Company, Preform Line Products, Clorox, Beckart, J.B. Hunt, and the list goes on and on and on. The entrepreneurial spirit in Rogers is alive and well. A great example being the first Walmart store that opened in Rogers in 1962. Of course, today Walmart's the largest company in the world, listed as Fortune 1 and Global 1. Look at all the supplier community that's followed them here. With our recent success of downtown Rogers revitalization as well as the growth of the uptown area, it's easy to see our city leaders and business community continue in the right direction. The ecosystem is here to help business prosper. This prosperity helps build amenities and attractions that contribute to the quality of life today. Rogers is now a destination for recreation, entertainment, and shopping. We offer some of the most beautiful golf courses, trails, the Topgolf facility, the Walmart Amp, Pinnacle Hills Promenade for our visitors and residents to enjoy. In just a few weeks, the exciting new Butterfield Stage is going to open in downtown in the new Rail Yard Park to complement some of the other great amenities already there, like Arkansas Public Theater, our museums, unique restaurants, shops, and a bike park. Finally, as I remember the faces of those who have chaired our board over the past 99 years, I see people from diverse backgrounds. I see legislators, the person responsible for bringing live entertainment to the Victory Theater in the 1960s, the first TV cable system operator in Rogers. I see new car dealers. I see bankers. I see professionals and a variety of other small businesses and entrepreneurs. I see people who helped make Beaver Lake, Hobbs State Park, Northwest Arkansas Community College, and the Northwest Arkansas National Airport a reality. I see the inventor of the timer that made the automatic washing machine possible, and representatives of retail, utilities, and manufacturing. I see the faces of those who moved here from Daisy and other companies stepping up to be leaders. Our school board, city council, and our community. I see faces organizing efforts for transportation, recreation, and education. And with amazement, I see a community that's never turned down a bond issue for our school district, always putting our children first. I see voters continuing to tax themselves for better roads, public safety, beautiful parks, schools, trails, and other quality of life amenities. Most of all, thanks to past, present, and future leaders, though, I see the Chamber's vision is more than just words. It was born from our proud past and now guides us towards our vision for a very prosperous future. Our future will only be as successful as our future leaders. Our biggest responsibility for the past 99 years has been to always make sure that we have quality leadership sitting at the table with a vision. Our vision for the next 99 years is to make sure the quality of our leadership is even better. Our vision to be the center of world-class business, welcoming communities and opportunities for all.
Hi, I'm Angie Tucker, Chairman of the Board for the Rogers-Lowell Area Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to take time to reflect on all that we have to celebrate this past year together. As Raymond mentioned, the Chamber has a proud past as a trusted source for growing business, activating leaders, and building community in our region. Over the past 4 years, I've seen our Chamber go through an evolution, an intentional effort for us to become more cohesive internally and externally, to invigorate our programming and mission work, and to influence outcomes that benefit our community's quality of life. We called this our Chamber's 3.0 initiative. The 3.0 effort guided us as we created our roadmap to 2022, the Vision 100 Action Plan, and a 3-year strategic plan leading up to our 100th anniversary next year. We also redefined our vision, mission, and core values to ensure that the Chamber is still relevant, necessary, and competent in the decade ahead. And then came 2020. I can sum up the last year in a word: perseverance, for not only the Chamber and my business, but for our friends and family as well. One thing stood out to me last year: the Chamber's core values: passion, integrity, community, togetherness, and service. They proved to be more than just words. They were constantly put to the test during the pandemic, and we persevered because we brought these core values to life. We lived them. And we became stronger and more resilient than ever before. I am so proud of each division's hard work. The results of last year were impressive despite the obstacles presented to our staff. Through it all, we survived the year with no layoffs, mitigated our losses, and never quit. Government Affairs led the development of the new regional legislative agenda with local leaders, which will guide business-friendly legislative priorities in 2021. In economic development, at the end of the year, Rogers had begun over $200 million in private capital investment with 65 large-scale projects in the works. Topgolf opened, the Walmart AMP completed expansion ahead of schedule, and TransPlace was on track to open its new regional ops center for this year. Pinnacle Commons in Uptown and Independence Plaza in Lowell broke ground. Despite COVID-19, total sales tax collection in Rogers last year hit over $21 million, an increase of 1.5%, and unemployment was down to 4% from a high of 8% last April. Downtown Rogers opened 20 new businesses and created 120 jobs in professional services. The newly designed Rail Yard Park and Butterfield Stage projects remained on track for this year's opening. Community development increased minority participation in our leadership programs by 25% last year. The Lens Series, a new DEI training program for small to medium-sized businesses, launched and held 4 learning events. Lastly, Visit Rogers booked over 25,000 future room nights for our hotels and was awarded the Henry Award for Community Development at the 2020 Governor's Conference on Tourism.
Thank you, Angie, and thank you for your leadership and service to the Chamber this past year. Just like the generations of business leaders that have come before you, you've provided your leadership and given your time for the betterment of our community. Your successful business shines a light of hope for all of us, demonstrating the resiliency and strength that our business community has shown over the past year. As we look back at the last year, I think Angie said it best: we persevered. From shutdown to recovery, reopening safely, our community stood together and we made the best of it. And now we're stronger than ever. We're moving forward believing that the best is yet to come. Today, we celebrate our success with our businesses, community, members, investors, and partners. We remind all of you that you are the Chamber. We couldn't do our mission work without you.
The first known use of the term Chamber of Commerce occurred in France in the late 17th century. The oldest Chamber of Commerce in America is that of the state of New York, organized in 1768. By 1870, the number of local chambers of commerce increased to 40. Today, there are over 7,000 chambers in the United States. Out of those, 190 are accredited by the U.S. Chamber, and only 125 are rated as 5-star, the best of the best. Your Rogers-Lowell Area Chamber of Commerce is one of those 5-star chambers. This is a prestigious honor and recognizes the Chamber for its outstanding contributions toward making positive change in our community. It's also acknowledgement from industry peers for the Chamber's expertise, strong leadership, and results in fostering a pro-business environment. Many don't know the Chamber is a nonprofit business and community development organization. While it works in close partnership with city governments, it's a private entity and not a government agency. By working with its members, investors, and partners, the Chamber has built a reputation of being the trusted source for growing our region's business, activating high-impact leaders, and building a strong and diverse community. Ultimately, you could say the Chamber creates solutions that are essential for building a community where people want to visit, live, invest, work, and play. Look at the Chamber as the voice of business and the keeper of community vision. Since 1989, the Chamber of Commerce has taken its role of being the keeper of the community vision seriously. By proactively collaborating with city and regional leaders in 2019, it created the Vision 100 Community Action Plan. This shared community-wide vision is what the Rogers-Lowell area envisions for itself in anticipation of reaching a population of 100,000 before 2035. Your Chamber is well networked and connected regionally. It's working every day with local communities, regional organizations, and state and federal governments. It's your seat at the regional table, and now, more than ever, is representing your business to advocate for pro-business legislation in an unapologetic, bipartisan way to create jobs, develop talent, enable small business success, and improve and sustain the good life we all enjoy.
Coming up next is our Small Business of the Year Award. First, a message from our presenting sponsors.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture, and we want to welcome you to the Rogers-Lowell Chamber Annual Celebration of Business and Community.
It's an honor for us to be a part of this event and of a chamber that works so hard for its local businesses.
Sam's Furniture was founded in 1991 in a small downtown retail location and has grown to be Arkansas's largest furniture destination.
With over 170,000 square feet, our selection won't be beat. Plus, with brands like Lane, Ashley, Flexsteel, Franklin, Bernhardt, Serta, and more, you're buying quality furniture for your home. And if by chance you've come across a Sam's commercial every now and then, you'll know that we house over $4 million of in-stock inventory so that you can take advantage of same-day delivery.
Our family feels so blessed that Sam's is where it is today, and we want to say thanks for the 25 years of business you've given us, and we look forward to the next 25. Our mission is to be the best furniture store in Arkansas while serving the needs of others. We love Northwest Arkansas, and we love serving this community in so many different ways that we do. We pray for blessings over you, your family, and your business. So until next time, remember, for all your furniture needs, get it at Sam's.
Small businesses are a vital piece of our local, regional, and national economy. That's why small business and entrepreneurial development is one of the key focus areas of the Chamber's mission work. To support small business success, we offer free resources on our website and social media channels. Spanish programming and resources are also available to help this growing population in our minority-owned business community. In 2020, nearly 100 of the Chamber's small businesses were promoted during our Small Business Week Shop Small campaign, and we assisted over 600 entrepreneurs with their unique needs. We also promoted hundreds of our small business members in our social media and digital publications. Working with our partner organizations such as the Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center, SCORE NWA, and Startup Junkie Foundation, we opened doors last year for our small business members to receive guidance, resources, and training programs unique to their needs. We do this in collaboration. Our Small Business Council guides us as the voice of small business. These volunteers have small business expertise and a good understanding of our members' needs. Each year, they help the Chamber recognize 4 outstanding small businesses of the quarter. At the end of the year, those quarterly winners are automatically nominated for the Small Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to the 2020 Small Business of the Quarter winners: Martinez Law Firm, nominated by Ever Cuellar; Flipside Ninja Park, nominated by Ron Amos; My Other Mother Child Care Center and Preschool, nominated by Kayla House; and Red Barn Donuts, nominated by Jeremy James. From these great nominees, we are proud to announce the 2020 Small Business of the Year is awarded to My Other Mother Child Care Center and Preschool. Founded in 1992, My Other Mother is a staple in Rogers and has a dedicated group of families, including many second-generation clients. One of their largest successes in 2020 was being able to keep their doors open and have no service interruptions. This was due to their large percentage of frontline workers as clientele and trusting them with the safety of their children.
Good morning. We're so excited to receive this award, especially after the past year. We've been coming up on 30 years. And we have always thought of ourselves as essential workers. We have never been closed, we've never been open late, we've never closed early. We have been here for what our clients need us, and especially for this past year. And thank you so much. It means a lot.
Each year, the Chamber recognizes a Rogers-Lowell Area organization, business, or other group for its significant contribution to the betterment of our community. These nominees have given above and beyond to the community. This year's award goes out to all of our healthcare workers, from nurses, technicians, senior caretakers, aides, physicians, EMTs, and first responders, to all of those who supported them.
Thank you for recognizing our community's healthcare workers and showing appreciation and gratitude for their unwavering dedication in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic over the past year.
Healthcare workers in all settings across our community have dealt with concerns about contracting COVID-19 at work, fears of infecting immediate family members and others, feelings of isolation when choosing to quarantine, and emotions of working with patients who may not recover.
Many times our nurses and caretakers have been the last thread of compassion and hope for patients. They are there on the front lines, taking care of patients, implementing triage protocols, communicating to families, and tending to the critically ill.
Our healthcare workers and all who support them have and continue to respond to the challenges of this health crisis.
They are showing up every day. They are putting in long hours. They are adapting by changing how they provide care through revising schedules, embracing telehealth, and repurposing facilities.
Through it all, they continue to demonstrate compassion and bravery despite the fears they may personally harbor.
Take a moment to recognize the healthcare workers you know personally or those you see for your medical care.
Dealing with this crisis has not been easy for anyone, but it's especially hard on them. Let them know you're grateful for who they are and what they do.
This Spirit Award is for all healthcare workers across the region who are passionately giving their hearts to caring for our community.
We know who you are, and we appreciate you very much.
The Dick Trammell Good Neighbor Award, the Rogers community's highest honor, was first awarded in 1974. The award is presented each year in recognition of an individual who has contributed to the betterment of Rogers and the region. The highest award for outstanding service to the community of Lowell is the Elbert S. Graham and Elza Tucker Award, named in their honor. It was also first awarded in 1974 and recognizes an individual for significant contribution to the betterment of the community of Lowell. This year, in an unprecedented move for a very unprecedented year, the Chamber is not recognizing an individual for both of these awards, but rather awarding them to all the Rogers-Lowell area teachers, volunteers, and support staff in our school district.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marlon Berry, Superintendent of the Rogers School District. On behalf of our Rogers and Lowell educators, which includes not only our teachers, but also our administrators, our support staff, and volunteers, I am honored to accept this prestigious awards from the Rogers and Lowell communities. The strength of our school district has always been our teachers and support teams. We are so proud of them. They are dedicated to helping our children achieve the skills and knowledge that they will need for a lifetime of success. They are friendly, caring, and professional, and they are there every day to meet the needs of our kids. Education depends on fostering personal connections among students to transform information into knowledge. That is true no matter how many students we have or what format we are teaching in. Teachers know how to do this in face-to-face classrooms. Parents know how to do it in raising their children. But for all of us migrating abruptly to an online teaching environment last year in the middle of a pandemic was a real challenge, but we have all persevered. Despite all that has been thrown at them, our teachers and support teams have done a wonderful job, serving both the students who attend on-site and those who have had to be out due to COVID-19, quarantine, or virtual choice. They have been on the front lines helping students and parents deal with their concerns, helping overcome nervousness, helping to create safe learning environments, and being there to answer all kinds of questions in addition to the normal task of teaching our kids. There are so many heroes deserving these awards. For example, we had a secretary who volunteered on her own to go help another school whose office was shut out due to the coronavirus and quarantining. As you can imagine, this is not an easy task when you don't know the students and staff at that new school. During the winter cold snap, bus drivers came on Sunday just so they could help get our buses started to make sure we could have school that Monday. Our nursing staff also stepped up in a big way. They dealt with all the testing, monitoring of symptoms, and quarantining, and they also helped with shots at our immunization clinics. And thanks to our food service staff, we've been able to continue to feed our students without a break, even though at times individual kitchens had to be shut down due to quarantining. And our teachers, well, I just can't say enough about them. They truly deserve the recognition these two awards represent. They have been heroes in our communities. We thank the Chamber for their recognition of the staff.
Congratulations again to all of our award winners. Up next, a look at how Vision 100 aligns our community and a special performance by Arkansas's own Barrett Baber right after this word from our sponsors.
Hi, my name's Michelle Meredith Hart. On behalf of myself, my mother Larice Hashem, my husband Robert Hart, Hashem Investments, and our new building, One Uptown. We are proud to be one of the presenting sponsors of the 99th annual Rogers-Lowell Chamber of Commerce event. We hope that this is extremely successful. Thank you and many blessings.
And it's amazing when we get calls or we have these people come in and they know this is where big things are happening and they want to be a part of it here.
We're providing quality shopping experiences. We're providing quality restaurants and quality office buildings for people to work in. You spend most of your time of each day of your life at your job. And obviously it takes a team to do this. We didn't want it to be just your average development. We wanted to make sure it was something special.
We love selling Northwest Arkansas.
Our Rogers-Lowell community began in the 1800s when settlers started to arrive, and when the railway came through in the 1880s, we began to thrive. In 1881, Rogers was founded as a stop on the St. Louis and San Francisco Frisco Railroad and developed as a shipping point for apples and a trade center for the surrounding rural area. It was named after Captain C.W. Rogers, general manager for the Frisco Railroad. Lowell was originally named Bloomington and was located on Old Wire Road, where the Butterfield stagecoach stopped. It was also known as Mudtown by early travelers due to their wagons constantly getting stuck in the mud after rains. In 1881, after a cyclone destroyed much of the town, Bloomington moved a short distance to the west to be along the new railroad and officially changed its name to Lowell. Fast forward to today, and you won't find a friendlier and safer place to live, work, and play than the Rogers-Lowell area. That's one reason why we call living here the good life. We're known as a welcoming community for everyone, a place that strives to provide diverse representation in leadership roles, to support and celebrate cultural traditions and faiths, and to ensure everyone enjoys a sense of being an important part of the community. And even though we're one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the country, the heart and soul of small town America is still alive and well here. It's because of our people. They have a willing spirit, a healthy focus, a progressive attitude, and possess the core values of faith, family, community, education, and economic prosperity. These are the community's shared values from the Vision 100 Community Action Plan, which serves as our roadmap to 2035. But where do we go from here? As the keeper of the community vision and the voice of business, your chamber is leading the way for a prosperous future. Collaborating regionally, we'll focus our mission work on these 5 areas: community development, advocacy and government affairs, small business and entrepreneurial development, economic development, and destination marketing and management. In our goal to achieve quality growth, enhance quality of life, and ensure readiness for the future, the best is yet to come.
Today's annual celebration explored the Rogers-Lowell community's proud past, reflected on the Chamber's work over the past year, celebrated excellence in business and community, and shared our community's values from Vision 100 that guide our future. Up next, Arkansas's own Barrett Baber performs a song written for our community by songwriter Kenny Lamb to inspire the best in all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, the premiere of the Song Unsung with Barrett Baber.
Ultimately, the Song Unsung is a song about hope and how that hope shines at the end of a long and winding road. It's about how we're all more than where we've been and where we've come from. It's a song about community and how we can all share the wine and where creatives and dreamers get to realize their full potential. And then you put on top of that, it's got all that soul and heart and love. So, for me, it is a song about places like Rogers and Lowell and a song about a future where the best really is yet to come, especially if we don't leave one single song unsung.
Everyday Picassos, poets poets in their rhymes, painters of a brighter world, so we can all share some wine. Gotta keep on pushing, looking up around the bend, believing there's something more than only those places we've been. So here's to the song, the song unsung, for all of those riders and triers and dreamers of what can be done. Here's to the song unsung, shining a light down a winding road, finding hope when there is none. 'Cause there's no time for crying shame when you're living, loving, hoping you never leave one. Song unsung. Tomorrow's just an empty page. Today we hold the pen. And we've heard that same old song, oh, time and time again. I know there's a new day ahead. Yeah. I'm just looking for the dawn, when I imagine what could be. It's a world where we all can belong. So here's to the song, song unsung, all of those riders and triers and dreamers of what could be done. Here's to the song unsung, shining a light down a winding road, finding hope when there is none. 'Cause there's no time for crying shame when you're living, loving, hoping you never leave one. Song unsung. So let the music play us, let the music shape us, with the riders and triers, dreamers of what could be done. Yeah, 'cause there's no time for crying shame when you're living, loving, hoping you never leave one. Song unsung. We're living, loving, oh, never leave one. Song unsung.
Hello, I'm Erin Kiefer, President and CEO of Assembled Products and the Chamber's Centennial Chairman of the Board in 2022. I'd like to thank you for joining us to watch our 99th Annual Celebration of Business and Community and premiere of the Song Unsung. And on behalf of the Chamber, send a special thanks to songwriter Kenny Lamb and artist Barrett Baber for your beautiful song of unity and hope, and for your inspiring us to all be creative and dream big. As a community working together, we shine the light on unlimited possibilities. In Rogers and Lowell, your song will not be unsung. Today you saw our proud past, and when it comes to the future, we believe the best is yet to come. And next year, we celebrate a milestone, our 100th anniversary as a chamber. I'm so honored and excited to lead the chamber into the next 100 years. As we all get back to work and open our businesses safely, remember your chamber means business, and we're here to help yours. Thanks again for joining us, and God bless.
Hey everybody, didn't you enjoy being a part of the chamber all these almost 100 years? And I've been around here about 60 of those years, and let me tell you, the Rogers Chamber is the greatest, folks. Next year is the 100th. Come join us next year in person, and we'll all celebrate our celebration, because every day is like Christmas. You all thought I was Raymond, didn't you?
That was perfect.